Hello, and welcome back to week 2 of our 3rd annual gift guide. I'm so glad you're here. You guys, my mantra this year is a stress-less holiday. I am not holding myself to the perfectionistic standard of a stress-free holiday season. Let's be honest, that's not going to happen. So instead, I've been trying to and encouraging you to try to do more in little bits up front so that you can be less stressed out this holiday season. This week, I have 5 more marvelous gift ideas for you to share with loved ones who might want to give you a gift or honestly just get yourself. These gifts are not necessarily larger in size, though some of them definitely are, but they're larger in price. I think of them more as like an actual gift and not a stocking stuffer. Great news though, we are not breaking the bank here. All of them are significantly under $100, and there's only one that's even over $50. Well, you probably know I'm a crocheter. All of these gifts are not yarn craft specific, so they could be used and loved by any yarn crafter. So let's dive right in. My first gift idea is something that I have been dying to share with you since I received them for Christmas last year. That is a pair of crochet earrings, not crocheted earrings, but crochet themed earrings. Aren't they just amazing? I love them so much. I feel like you see some of this stuff more often in a knit pattern, but I was thrilled when my local yarn shop owner was wearing a necklace that had the knit print on it, and she said they had crochet too. These are by Birdie Parker Designs. Don't worry, the link's below. And I received the Paula earrings, which are $39, so not outrageous at all. The designer has lots of options on her website. Her earrings come in lots of shapes, all sorts of really classically beautiful shapes. There are some that are bigger and some that are smaller, so if you're not a big earring person like me, like a literally larger earring person like me, she has some smaller ones too that'll be perfect for you. They come in 3 colors, a silver, a brass, and a copper, so you have a choice of preference of metal there as well. Now you may be saying, Sarah, you just said these weren't crochet specific and now you're showing me crochet earrings. Here's the deal, great news. She also has lots of knitting earrings, which is super, super fun. Also, if you are not an earring person, she has necklaces and bracelets. Just to check out her website. So many great things. Gift idea number 2 is a pattern holder. This is something, again, that was gifted to me and I have found it to be super handy. What it is a really sturdy folder. This is not flimsy at all. That has a space inside for you to put your pattern on. So they've got some small magnets to hold it in place and then a larger magnet that I like to use then to move down the pattern to keep my place on what row I'm on. This handy pattern folder is by Knit Pro, which is just rebranded Knit Picks. If you look closely, you'll see mine is Knit Picks, but you'll find it listed as Knit Pro now. There's also a super handy pocket for notions or needles or extra cords if you need that too. Another thing that I love about this is you can just keep it flat and lay it on the table next to you, or they've got this super great snapping situation that allows you to create a little tent to have your pattern sitting upright so that you can read it more easily. The link in the description below links to a listing that has 2 sizes of these. When I looked at this listing, I was really surprised by the low ratings and reviews it had gotten. And when I looked to scroll down through the reviews, the number one thing people were complaining about was that the small size was too small. The small size does not fit a whole sheet of paper, and so people were complaining that they couldn't even really stick their pattern to it because it didn't fit. This is the large size, so make sure you tell whoever you want to get this for you as a gift to be sure to order the larger size. The larger size pattern holder comes in at just under $38. Larger gift idea number 3 is a leather case for your hooks, or this would make a great case for double pointed needles if you're a knitter. This pouch is by Leather Sea Goods. They are located in Ukraine. It's an Etsy shop. So if this is something you would like, not only do you need to tell your loved ones that you'd like it, but also they should probably get on ordering it ASAP. This one definitely took the longest to get here. I will confess that I have lots of very inexpensive places to keep my hooks, but this feels like a real luxury. You guys, the color, the quality, the stitching, the leather, it just all feels so gorgeous and luxurious. I absolutely love this little closure. It's just a fun wrap around, but then when you open it up, you have just gorgeousness. Perfect little place for all of your hooks and scissors. They're all just going to slide right in there and then be protected with this little snap closure that's going to hold them in place. Yesterday, I did a lot of this kind of stuff to make sure that stuff wasn't going to fall out. And while my scissors rattle around a little bit, they do stay put. Of course, this little pocket here is the perfect place for putting scissors and tapestry needles and other little notions that you need that you definitely don't want to fall out. I also feel really safe keeping that very sharp pair of scissors in this pocket, knowing that the really high quality and thickness of this leather means that it's not going to come poking through the bottom and stab me when I'm reaching around in my bag. I imagine that this would be super great for taking on trips with you. You can keep multiple sizes of hooks in here and all your notions that you need for all your projects all in one place. I love this little strap that you wrap around to close it. I think it's so classy, and I don't foresee it coming apart. If you just wrap it around a couple times and then kind of weave it in and out, then you end up with a really snug closure. Full price, this pouch is $60, but every time I've gone back to look, I've seen it be on sale. So if you hurry quick or you're just lucky, you might find it on sale. Okay, you might laugh at this next one, but I think gift idea number 4 is my favorite of the bunch. And that is my luxury heating pad. That's right, I said luxury heating pad. I imagine a lot of knitters and crocheters hold a lot of tension in my neck and shoulders, just generally speaking, but especially while I'm crafting. So what I love about this heating pad is that it comes up and over your shoulders to help heat your neck, your shoulders, and your back all at the same time. The other great thing is that it has this snap closure that allows you to sit down and have it stay put. There's nothing worse than having pain and then spending your whole evening wrestling with a heating pad that keeps falling off of you. This heating pad also has lots of options. You can set the temperature of the heating pad and the time that it stays on, which I find to be super, super handy. I found this guy on Amazon, and I'm gonna link to the exact same one below. It comes in at around $45, but since I use it almost every evening, especially in the winter, it's well worth the price. All right, last but not least is gift idea number 5, and I'm sharing with you stud buttons. If you are saying to yourself, what the heck is a stud button? I think you're definitely not alone. When I found these, I thought this was the most genius find I had ever found. Stud buttons are a removable button that have a leather backing that comes off, so that you can use it to place a button anywhere you want. So let's take a shawl, for example. I have my Odessa gray shawl here. This is great for wrapping around, and I think it's almost like a cardigan. I'm gonna double cardigan it here. And if I wanted to wear this like a cardigan, but I was worried about it falling off, or I just wanted it to be snuggled up around me, all I would do is take my stud button, place it through my 2 layers of my shawl and put the leather backing on, and then it's like I have a button. I got a pack of 3 of them, so I could even put a total of 3 buttons down my shawl to hold it in place. These are by Jewel Designs, and they have lots of different styles. Not only in shape, the mid-century modern that I got have several shapes that they come in, but then they also have different styles, things that are more intricate, things that are more simple, and even ones that are a leather stud button. So I think you'll find that when you're searching through their website, that you'll want to spend all your money. They have so many gorgeous things. It's quite the rabbit hole. But also they have such a wide variety that you can easily find something that fits everyone's style. Each of the pieces also comes in several finishes, so you can decide if you want a distressed finish, a shiny kind of silver finish, or a golden brassy finish. And another great thing is you can adjust your price point based on what you purchase. The set of 3 stud buttons like I purchased are anywhere between $45 and $48, but you can also purchase just 1 stud button and spend as little as $12. I want to encourage you to think of these as a really great styling tool for all your handmaids. You can use them on sweaters and cardigans that don't have buttons. You can use them to hold shawls in places in lots of different wrapping fashions. You could even place them on a brim or a side of a hat just as decoration, or even on a scarf or cowl to hold it in place or just give it a little bling. If you haven't already, be sure to go back and check out last week's gift guide where I suggested 5 small gifts that would be appropriate for stocking stuffers. And be sure to check out the show notes where I've linked everything I've talked about, as well as last week's gift guide and my 2 gift guides that I've done in previous years. So many great suggestions that hopefully making your list of gifts to give to yarn lovers in your life will be super simple this year. Thank you so much for joining me today. I can't wait to see you right back here next week. I'd love it if you'd like, subscribe, share this video with a loved one who might be purchasing a yarny gift for you, or a friend who might need a little help thinking of gift ideas. Have a great week and happy crafting!